get started on all the other platforms. All right, aloha and welcome everyone who may be watching this in the future. Just getting things started for another one of our special Crystal mega sales, a very special Saturday night version of Crystal mega sales. And yeah, just gonna be getting things set up here. Let me kind of like set it up actually. So for those of you on Twitch, you guys can see the goods. Just like draw some grids for you guys. I don't know, YouTube, if you guys can see this too. It's kind of hard for me to see my camera list. There we go. Okay. Sweet. All right. Just getting things set up here overall. Keep an eye on the streams. Cool. So just like build a little grid here. Welcome to those of you maybe tuning in on TikTok or Instagram. I'm just gonna kind of like be hanging out with you guys, and for anybody who wants some crystals, go ahead and let me know. If you're interested in buying crystals, like literally anything you see me playing with right now, you can purchase. I'm gonna be like just kind of like making some crystal grids here with a ton of crystals. So again, for anybody, I can see your guys' comments. So for anybody who wants to be able to like purchase some crystals tonight, just go ahead and let me know. And I'm just gonna kind of like play around with these and make a grid and just be kind of like hanging out here with you guys literally for probably like 2 hours at least. So thank you again everyone for tuning in. If you're interested in just like seeing crystals, literally you'll be able to see like thousands of crystals if you just stay tuned, plus the Light Guardian crystals as well. TikTok, I don't know if you guys have seen these before. So I'm going to be like kind of showing you guys sometimes what it might look like to be like using them for grids, making crystal grids. What, you guys haven't made crystal grids before? Have you even, like, if you're not making crystal grids, like, what are you doing with your life? Like, come on, guys. Anyways, for those of you on TikTok, what's up? Again, if anybody, so straight up, for anybody here who's interested in TikTok, I'm here for the next couple hours. If you guys want to like go get your wallet and come back, if there's anything you want to buy, just let me know. Just say like, yo, I'm interested. I can literally like show you individual kind of inventory. You guys are my customers. If there's a customer, I'll pay attention to you guys. In the meantime, I'm just kind of like playing with making a grid here and stuff. It's a Saturday night, man. You gotta throw it down hard by making some crystal grids. So to be honest, it's been a while since I've kind of like made a crystal grid. I'm just trying to like kind of like replace certain ones with certain ones. So it just kind of like over time just looks cooler and kind of like figure out where certain crystals are supposed to go and stuff. Can you guys even see that on TikTok? Yo, okay, so what's up? TikTok, Instagram, all you guys, if anybody here is interested in purchasing any crystals, just let me know. If you're interested in shopping for any crystals, just let me know. I'm just gonna add a pinned comment here. I don't think I can add a pinned comment on TikTok, unfortunately. So one second. Okay, there you go. Sorry guys, I just had to take a moment there to put up a pinned comment on Instagram. Again, show it to anybody who's tuned in on any platform nowadays. Most of the platforms are like pretty quiet, so but nonetheless, I'll be hanging out with you guys here, keeping you entertained, talking about shit in life and taking questions and making crystal grids. So again, for those of you who are tuned in right now, try and like can I have it so you guys can like see me? Well, kind of. Do I have to like hunch over the entire time? So I don't know. All right, for those of you who are tuned in on TikTok, if you guys are interested in any crystals, as I just like slowly end up adding in all of the Light Guardian crystals. To turn off the lights, you guys can even see those better sometimes. This one's low on battery, actually. I mean, that in itself already looks pretty dope. It's like, let's see how dark it gets when. All right, that's what it looks like on side. Cool. All right. Welcome everyone to the late night Saturday night Crystal Emporium Magic Show. If you guys are here, this is a quick message. This is a quick message for your soul. Did you know that you've already reached your goal? Because you are here. You are right now. There's nowhere else for you to be. And now this is the opportunity for you to truly see that I'm not just here giving you crystals. I'm opening your hearts. I'm here to remember that each of us can take part in becoming the crystals of this grid of our journey to be able to unlock, to lift the lid on the mystery of this thing that we call life, oh so divine. I ask you to be able to join me here in this rhyme, because I'm just flowing with this flowetry all night. Perhaps we'll see. And if anybody wants to be able to check out my inventory, then leave a comment down below. Say, hey, I'm interested in seeing some of the crystals of the show. And I'm just going to be riding this flow, because from there, we'll see where it goes. So anyways, guys, thanks for joining me. My name is Brennan, aka Mystic Spider-Man. I'm here to hang out with you guys on a Saturday night. Like, if you guys have nothing better to do, feel free to kick around. If you guys want to order some crystals, absolutely. It is greatly appreciated. And again, when you guys are like ordering crystals, it's definitely helping create streams of revenue, and the streams of revenue can be turned into currency, and that currency is turned into creativity. So when you guys are supporting me by ordering crystals, you're also helping with the creation of beautiful arts. So thank you guys for the process of playing your part. So dude, these things are like a blade. When you guys see these, I'm asking you a question. For those of you in the chat right now, when you guys see these, so this is a light guardian crystal. Again, for those of you on Facebook and stuff like that, leave a comment if you're here. Same with YouTube. When you guys see these, what do you think? What does it remind you of? Take a look. So this is a light guardian crystal. They come from like an ancient underground city, and the remnants of this city still exists today. Like, it's actually like, it's ancient, but it's not gone. It's just been moving around, or perhaps it's always been there. So, but yeah, what do you guys think when you guys see these in like one or two words? How would you describe it? Maybe a feeling, anything, a memory when you guys see a light guardian crystal. Go ahead, guys, leave your comments down below. And yeah, you guys get to be able to just kind of like contribute to the show. So again, if anybody here is interested in receiving and ordering and checking out the inventory of some of the crystals I got, I'll just show you guys real quick. All right, so for tonight's show, we have beautiful Lumerians. Here's some of like the best Lumerians that you will find. These are like Lumerians that I was like fortunate enough to be able to come across upon my journeys. And there's an abundance of them that I have. So I'm excited to be able to, again, just kind of like help more people receive their own Lumerian crystals as well. One second, I'm just kind of like fixing something on my desktop. Cool. If anybody's on TikTok, anybody on YouTube or Facebook, if you guys are there, feel free to leave a comment down below in the chats. And yeah, I'll just kind of show you guys some of the inventory real quick. So for those of you who are there, just kind of pacing myself really, because whoops, because I'll be here on air for a while. One second. Sorry guys, just tightening that. Cool. All right, so again, if anybody is looking for any Lumerian crystals, here's an example of some of the various kinds that we have. I'm just kind of like picking them up at random here. Again, for those of you on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. YouTube or Facebook, if you guys are interested in seeing my inventory, leave a comment, like, so I can see. And then other than that, my primary camera right now is really just like the TikTok. So, so who here, how many crystals do you guys got? Like, just for everybody here, how many crystals do you guys have? Like, some of you will be like, oh, maybe I got like 1 or 2. A friend gave one to me. Some of you will be like, oh, I have like probably over 30 or something. So But yeah, I'll show you guys this quite variety in some of the sizes of Lumerians. Oh, there's one of the Auralites I've wrapped too. If any of you guys are interested in any of the Auralites, again, so for today's broadcast, this is a mega sale. So if you guys are looking to be able to get some deals, this is a place to be able to do it. You guys can basically get like some of the, especially on Lumerian crystals, you will be able to get Lumerian crystals probably about as cheap as anywhere. Like you probably won't be able to find a better deal than what I'm offering you guys right now. And this is just like for the live, exclusive to the live. If you guys want to message me afterwards, absolutely, you're more than welcome to. And we can always like set up a private time for you to view my inventory. I've done that with some people, and I got some people who I'm doing that with coming up. So that's one way to do it. In the meantime, I'm just kind of like busting out all these Lumerians. So Cyber is asking, yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Cyber is asking, what do the crystals do? Great question. Well, in addition to crystals being piezoelectric, which means they can literally generate energy, there's like actually a video of this. I'm not going to do it right now, but if you like do that with crystals, it like literally like creates a light, like kind of like, you know, like wood and stone and stuff like that. But if you like smash crystals together, it actually like creates energy. That's like some like next level stuff, man. But other than that, the crystals, you know, my perspective on crystals, and I'm curious, what's your guys' perspective on crystals? Like, go ahead, leave a comment in the chat. Let me know. My perspective on crystals is that, you know, they're as magical as you wish to see them. And there's something that if you're to simplify kind of a way to use them, I like the idea of being able to use them where you put an intention into them. And then the crystal itself becomes a symbol of that intention. So for example, this one we could say like, oh, we're going to program this crystal with the concept of focus, with the concept of like accomplishing something that I want to do, aka focus. That's what focus is. Then basically what you're doing is you're just kind of like charging it with that idea, charging it with that thought. Let's assume for a second that thoughts have energy. Let's just say they do, right? Maybe they do. Maybe they do. Do thoughts have energy? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's assume thoughts have energy, and you're kind of like charging this crystal with this thought. But in addition to this idea, the simple idea is that within your mind, if you know that you've charged, if you've given like a crystal a property that becomes a symbol, then in your mind, when you see that symbol, it activates the idea in your mind. That's part of the power. So like when I see this crystal, if I'm like having a busy day, things are getting frustrated, I got a lot of things building up. And then maybe the crystal's sitting on the desk when I walk in the room, or maybe it's in my pocket. Maybe I carry it around in my pocket and I'm like, focus. Oh yeah, focus. That's what this is about. I'm going to take a moment to hold my crystal, to take a breath, and to just kind of focus. And honestly though, like it is something that, again, it's going to be different for you guys, but it is interesting to hold crystals. Like to hold crystals and meditate with them, something happens. Like I can't exactly explain 100% what it is, but like something, there's an energy, there's a sensation, there's a space you can kind of like feel into. If you've done it, you know what I'm talking about. But the idea of like just kind of like even holding crystals while meditating, it's very interesting. It's very nice. It definitely, I feel, kind of like helps anchor you into a meditation if you just kind of like are working with crystals and have crystals nearby and stuff. So okay, again, I'm just checking, make sure I'm not missing any comments and stuff like that. For those of you on, I don't know what's going on, guys, the algorithm is like rough as fuck these days. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but man, it's like between all the platforms and stuff like that, just not reaching the same amount of people. And it's across the board with like TikTok and Instagram and everything. That it's weird. Anyways, if you guys are tuned into this, one way that you can help is literally smashing the button with your finger, liking it. And if you do that a few times, that's appreciated because that will be sent out to more people. My goal tonight is hanging out with you guys, making some sales for some crystals, supporting my family, my beautiful wife and our 2.5-month-old boy, and also again creating funds so that I can continue to create focus on the other artistic things that I'm working on, such as Paradigm Shift Central. And if you guys don't know what Paradigm Shift Central is, the link's in my profile. Check it out. Start your free trial membership, etc., etc. That's like a whole thing in itself. If you guys like want to actually check out what I'm doing and everything, link in my profile, paradigmshiftcentral.com, create a trial membership. and we have events coming up and everything. So just double checking. All right. Anyways, good evening. How are you? Love your pendant. Thank you, Melissa. So the pendant, this is one of the white guardian crystals that I actually have for sale tonight, Melissa, if you're still there. But yes, these are ones that you can kind of like hold as well as wear. The battery on this one's actually a little bit low, so like you can still see there's the light in it, but it's a little bit low. But nonetheless, Melissa, if you or anybody else is interested in checking out my inventory, seeing what I got, and getting a super fucking good deal on crystals today during the live, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to, again, just kind of like walk you through the store as I would a customer. The way I see this, me being on live and everything like that, it's like basically kind of like a virtual store, you know, like I get to kind of like greet people as they walk into this space. So we got 2 people on YouTube and no people on Facebook. So that's the thing, man. It's weird. Even just like doing like tarot broadcasts and stuff like that. So, all right, for anybody here on a whim, I will sell this crystal for $10 plus like shipping. Like shipping would be $10 in itself, but I will sell this crystal for $10. That's pretty fucking cheap, even just like for a crystal like this. Would anybody like to buy? Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna make it a better one. Let me give you a better one. I want to give you guys like an even better deal. Damn, this one, holy shit, dude. This one is a nice one. One second, I'm just like getting my echo back. All right. Who here would like to be able to place a bet? Do you guys want to do auction style? Should we do auction style? What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want me to just like give you really fucking good deals right now and see who grabs it? Or do you guys want to do auction style? Auction style like takes more people though, so it's kind of hard. But again, I'll say with this one, $11 for this one. And then there's still like shipping. My standard shipping is like, I can cut it down a little bit, but usually it's like $10 and stuff. Plus I'll put in some shift buttons for you guys. Would anybody here like to be able to get this crystal for $10 as part of the mega sale? This crystal is over 10 years old. No, 100 years old. No, possibly 1,000 years old, or perhaps fucking like 1,000,000 years old. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Seriously, this thing's probably like a fucking million years old, man. Like you can't tell me it's not. Crystals grow in the earth. You guys realize that, right? Like, doesn't that not like fucking blow your mind? So the idea that crystals literally grow in the earth is pretty amazing. Anyways, guys, hanging out here with you guys, just having some fun. If you guys want to be able to view my inventory of the crystals that we have here tonight, again, got a lot of beautiful Lemurian quartz, various different sizes. And again, offering some like super dope deals tonight, working on being able to generate some extra income to be able to support the family in the times. And thank you guys again so much for joining in and hanging out. So if you guys have any questions about crystals or even just like spirituality, go ahead and let me know. So and yes, I'm planning on basically being on air for like the next like at least like 2 hours. My tactic here is hanging out with you guys, making sales during crystals. The longer I'm on air and the more I just kind of like get into my flow, the more possibility of sales. The longer the shop's open, the more possibility of sales. So cool. Thank you, Love and Light Magic. Appreciate it. And yeah, again, if anybody has any questions, just go ahead and let me know. I do have like various other crystals. The Orlites. I'll show you guys a few of these. So the Orlites, again, this is who here knows what Orlite is? I'll ask you guys in the chat. Again, if you guys are jumping into the chat, I always love being able to like interact with people. The more comments you guys leave in the chat, the better. Just for like, I mean, do whatever you want, but again, I just really enjoy being able to interact with comments, and I appreciate you guys leaving them. Is your shop on Etsy or website? So Love and Light Magic, I do have a shop on my website through paradigmshiftcentral.com. However, not everything that I'm selling tonight is on that shop. Primarily, for example, like these, a lot of the raw Lumerians, that's what I'm like basically just selling right here. But also I can set up like one-on-one calls for you guys to view my inventory, which honestly I enjoy doing, because then that way you can be like, oh, okay, show me a medium Lumerian crystal. And I'll be like, okay, like here's 3 Lumerian crystals that are medium size. Is that the right size? And you'd be like, yeah, that's the right size. And then I'd be like, okay, choose one from this. And then you'd be like, that one. And then I take that one, put it in a bag, and then maybe you'd be like, actually, you know what, just give me all three. Sure, why not, right? But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna get like some crystals, it always is basically, you know, like if you're gonna get some, if you're gonna get one, you might as well get some. Again, depending on what you're looking for. So Love and Light Magic says, how long have you been selling crystals? So the shop itself, I would say, I'm trying to think of when I started like making, because I didn't just start selling crystals. Like I started like selling individual wire wraps, and I started selling the Light Guardian crystals when I started making these. These became the item in my shop. In addition to like the shift buttons I've been selling for a while. I'll show you guys the shift buttons because some of you might be interested in them. But my short answer for you is like, I guess like probably 6 years. No, 2014-ish is when I started making them. Well, a pretty decent time, regardless. Guys, again, if you want to help invite more people to this broadcast, which is appreciated, just hit the like on this, because then more people might show up, more people might make sales, and then I have more money to put food on the table to feed my family. So I'm sure you can relate. Anyways, these are some of the shift buttons. Free hugs, free hug shift button. Sacred geometry shift button. More sacred geometry shift buttons. A button that says, ask me about my psychic abilities. All of these buttons aren't just buttons, they're tools for shifting consciousness. And there's a bunch of them. Here's one, this one's really cool. It's a Paradigm Shift Sigil, which is like the project Paradigm Shift. And each button has the Paradigm Shift Central website on the rim. So when you get one of these, you can give it to someone and say, here, check out the website. And the website is a media portal for like our community podcasts and events and stuff that we do. Pretty fucking dope idea, right? So it's like the buttons in themselves literally give you guys like superpowers. Like no fucking joke, right? Like Mystic Spider-Man here helping power up the team. So Love, Light, and Magic. So to answer your question, you're asking, is this how you make a living? Just curious. The recent shift in me focusing more on being able to sell the individual crystals is something that I've more so focused on just in the last week, because over the last couple months, Universe does a thing. There was like a source of income that I had that basically like kind of like unexpectedly just kind of like, it's still like in this limbo stage and stuff right now. So without being able to depend on that source of income in the last 2 months, in the last 2 weeks, I'm just like, all right, let's make sure bills are paid. I got a bunch of crystals that I'm sitting on, and being able to sell those is again a very effective way to be able to like make like a decent enough money again to be able to pay the bills and stuff. So far I've sold like, I've made from doing this, I've made like probably like 303, no, almost like 400, almost about 400, and that was from earlier in the week just based on sales. And that was actually only 3 sales. Like 2 of them were like $100 sales, and then one was like a $200 sale. And those are all like, you know, again, like people I know and stuff like that who know me online. Those people have known me for a while. They've seen me like doing podcasts for years and stuff. Again, like part of what I do, it's not just the crystals. So I have like a Patreon, and then through Paradigm Shift Central, the Patreon is now kind of turned into like a community membership. So that's the new focus of the project. A month ago, I was actually working for an app. Yo, AJ, what's up, buddy? I'm talking more so to the TikTok camera right now, just because that's where the most people are. There's like 1 or 2 people on YouTube and Facebook, but if you guys are there, leave a comment. I'll see it. So anyways, as I'm just like sharing my life story. Again, if anybody is interested in seeing the inventory, just go ahead and let me know. If you're doing tarot, can I have a free pull? Will I pass on my course? I'm not doing tarot at the moment, so I won't be able to meet you on that expectation. So yeah, Love, Light, and Magic though. Again, if anybody here is interested in getting crystals, again, I've got a ton. I honestly, the amount of Lemurian crystals I have is I feel very blessed. That's not even all of them, but that's like a big fucking bag of Lemurian crystals. And there's some pretty good ones in there. That came from like the synchronicity of the universe over the years. But anyways, going back like a month ago, I was like working for another app, and then that contract ended. And then I kind of like pivoted gears unexpectedly, I will add. And then I pivoted gears, restarted my primary focus on ParadigmShiftCentral.com, kind of created it as like this new membership style format, which is really awesome. And again, you guys can start your free membership trial. Just use the link in my profile. And that's not a pitch, that's an invitation. I'm encouraging you to do it because it's fucking dope and you'll get to join events. This week, our first event is like, what are chakras? Like it's a group discussion talking about chakras. Manifesting success for you, my guy. We should all be able to have a living doing something we love. Absolutely. And yeah, again, I'm right now, my tactic is to like, if I can get good at selling crystals online, which definitely helps when more people are tuned in because it increases the possibility of someone actually looking to be able to order and stuff like that. The more I can get good at that, then I can kind of like basically, again, kind of be like sustaining myself enough so that I'm also focusing on building Paradigm Shift Central and everything like that and get that up and running. Once that's up and running and stuff like that, the crystals, me doing these broadcasts won't become as necessary. But you guys will still be able to order and everything like that. But right now, this is like, instead of me just playing video games, like I'm like staying up late, hustling, making sales so that I can buy dog food and pay bills and fucking like get things, again, just like make sure that the family has what it needs before the end of the month. So I'm sure you guys understand, man. Fucking society's fucking fucked, man. The way it's fucking just like so oriented in money, it's like, oh, what's that? Like, make sure you fucking have your money level at a certain point before the end of the month and stuff like that. So, anyways, you guys know what it is. But honestly, I'm not like I'm just like fucking, I'm just like whatever, right? Like it fucking is what it is. But within that, it's also given me a chance to kind of like practice putting my creativity towards other things such as this. So yeah, and I've been doing tarot readings and stuff like that. And I'm doing tarot readings sometimes as paid readings, but then also in exchange for directing people to Paradigm Shift Central. So if you guys have any questions about my life, just let me know. Yeah, I'm a walk-in story, as we all are. So I've been creating like conscious media. Like I've been making YouTube videos and making podcasts about like shifting consciousness since like 2009. So I'm like probably a small handful of people of that OG era that are still part of the bigger era that we're in now. So cool. Again, for anybody who's tuning in right now, if you guys can like this video, that's awesome. I appreciate it. And if you guys have any, excuse me, it's the energy. I'm devoted to staying up late tonight. All right. Anyways, yeah. Again, if anybody here is interested, thank you, Love and Light Magic. I appreciate that. Love and Light Magic. Is there any? Speaking to you directly, would you like to see any inventory? Is there anything I can help you with? And again, when I kind of hang out here, I like to think of it as like a virtual shop. So again, you guys are like walking in the shop. I'm like, welcome. Is there anything I can help you with? Would you like to be able to see what we have on sale today? I'll show you guys one of the bigger light guarding crystals. I sold a really, really, really nice one a few days ago to AJ. I don't know if AJ's still tuned in. But this, well, actually, this is it. This is the one that I sold to AJ. But if you were like, whoa, I'd love to be able to have something like that, there is the possibility of like me making another one of kind of like to the same tier. So, because there are a few other really big pieces that I have of that scale. So, cool. Again, for anybody who's tuning in right now, thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome to the crystal sale. If you guys are looking for super good deals on anything related to crystals, then feel free to let me know. Thank you, Love and Light Magic. Yeah, see, that's the hard part, right? Everybody's like, yeah, I feel you. I send you good vibes as well. So thank you in exchange for the vibes. It's like you send me good vibes, I send you good vibes. We'll survive. We'll get by. So anyways, this is one of the raw Auralite 23s that we got, which is pretty dope. So, and yeah, the Auralite 23s, I don't know if you guys have heard of these. It's like one of the oldest crystals on Earth. It's like 1.2 billion years old, which is pretty cool, eh? So cool. What's up, those of you on Instagram? Again, if you guys are tuning in right now, go ahead and leave a comment. Feels like it's like already like kind of like getting slow. I haven't been on there that long, so but I can't give up. I must stay up until something's been sold. So welcome to those of you on Facebook as well and on YouTube. If anybody's tuning in on YouTube, I think there's one person tuned in on YouTube. And then yeah, cool. Thanks, Love, Light, and Magic. I appreciate that. Yeah, again, sometimes what works easier for people is basically like shipping would be like $10 or whatever, but then basically you just kind of like figure out what your budget is, and then I'll just like fill a bag of like crystals and buttons for you. We'll just kind of like, and I basically like always give like just extra stuff and everything like that. So make sure you're well taken care of. So even if it's just like, hey, like maybe it's just like a $40 order and stuff like that, that's totally cool. Whatever works for you. And even like the buttons, the buttons in themselves, even if you wanted to, you could literally just like order like 10 buttons, which would be like $10, and then it's like $20 total. And then I would put in like extra buttons anyways, and I could like put in a crystal there. Like I got like some small wire wraps. So that would be another option. And if that's the case, just direct message me on Instagram at Mystic Spider-Man. So if you want to follow me there, make sure you do that, and then you can even just send a DM as a reminder for yourself now. So welcome again to those of you tuned in right now to the Saturday night crystal show. Kind of turn it into like a variety show. So cool. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. If I wasn't on here, I'd just be, talking to myself, I guess. So, which is fun too. So cool. If anybody's looking to be able to get some dope deals on crystals, how much do you? Okay, I'll ask you guys. How much do you think like this would be bought for? Like if you were to buy this crystal, just like off the top of your head, and I'm not expecting you to be an expert on crystal pricing. I'm just kind of like gauging. It's just like, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think like a good deal for like a dope crystal this size would be? You guys can help me kind of like run the shop here. If you're not here to like purchase anything right now, you guys can like help me brainstorm and stuff. So absolutely. The summer is supposed to bring a lot of abundance. I hope we all get our fair share of it. Very cool. Yo, what's up, Aladdin? Again, for anybody who's looking to be able to get some super amazing deals on Lumerian quartz crystals, as well as any of the other items I have, including the light guardian crystals. I feel like I always have to have the light guardian crystal like spinning on camera or just kind of like sitting there. That way, so people will immediately just be like, oh, what's that? Just like hang out here. Maybe I'll have to like just like try coming on here another time. Just kind of like do like more of like kind of the Reiki live. I've done that before. I've done like a Reiki live, and sometimes you get like a bunch of people tuned in. So, but right now, yeah, just got to be able to focus on what we got to focus on. So, thanks, Love and Light. I'll talk to you later, and enjoy. Have a wonderful dinner, and all the best to you and the family. So, cool. Thanks for dropping by. As I wave as you like leave the shop, it's like safe travels. So, all right. Well, I'm having fun, even if there's not a lot of people tuned in these days, is what it is. But I'm still looking forward to the many more epic days ahead. Like this is like a casual broadcast. But like, man, like some of the big broadcasts that we've done, we'll do more of those. So cool. If everybody tuned in right now, if you guys like are curious about this magical thing dangling between my fingers, kind of like use it like a pendulum. Is there a comment on YouTube? As I like saw the screen move. Yo, it's Rise. Hey Rise, welcome back. I was trying to go live on Twitch earlier, but like OBS isn't running properly on my computer. It like almost blew it up. I don't know what that was about. I feel that light's too bright. Oh well, I'll just keep it on for now. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. Again, if anybody who is tuned in right now, if you guys have any questions about crystals, feel free to let me know. If you guys are looking to be able to order any crystals, I don't know if it like tells you, like, I wish, can I not pin a comment? Does that not work here? I don't think I can do that. I think. Let me just double check. So, oh, I think I forgot to change the category on TikTok. I should do that. Yeah, why can't I pin my own comment? Isn't that like, wouldn't that be a thing? Topics. What am I under right now? Chat. Art. I'll change it to. No, I think it should be DIY. I guess. Yeah, we'll do DIY. See if that changes. More people might tune in now. I don't know. We'll see. If anybody here is interested in being able to purchase anything inside our virtual shop, just go ahead and let me know. And thank you guys for joining in and hanging out. show to, I guess, 2 people on YouTube. What's up, guys? If you guys want to drop a comment, please, by all means. And yeah, I'm just kind of like keeping an eye on everything. Well, also just kind of pacing myself too. So we'll see how long this broadcast. I don't know. Maybe just whatever. Maybe it's just not the night for selling crystals. I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes. Cool. Show to anybody else tune in on all the other platforms. Again, if you guys are interested in ordering any crystals tonight, just go ahead and let me know. We got some awesome deals available for you guys. Let's see some brightness turned up here. Welcome to those of you on Instagram. Again, if you guys are looking for any crystals as part of the crystal mega sale tonight, go ahead and let me know. All right, well, I'll hang out here for a little bit. If it seems like it's just not the night for crystal sales, then I'll jump off. So might just switch out and do a Reiki broadcast. Shout out to those of you on Facebook. Again, on Facebook, for anybody who's tuning in right now, if anybody would like to be able to view inventory and get some super awesome deal on some raw Lemurian quartz points crystals or some of the other items that I got, please let me know. And I'd be more than happy to be able to show you some of the inventory so you can just say like, hey, I'm interested. And we can go through the inventory together. Hey, Stardust, thanks for tuning in. I'll just like dance with my crystals. Yeah, what's up, everybody? For anybody who's looking to be able to ask any questions about what this is, just go ahead and let me know. Switch these lights down again. Feel like I may just, I don't know, if no crystals being, if nobody's buying crystals tonight, I may just kind of like shift course and do a different kind of TikTok broadcast. For those of you on TikTok, would you guys be interested in me doing more of kind of like meditation, more flow tree style Reiki broadcasts? Might switch that up. So if anybody here, last call, would like to be able to view the inventory on our virtual crystal shop, go ahead and let me know. Again, we've got raw crystals as well as light guardian crystals available. So last call for anybody who might want to check out the inventory for the crystal shop. Last call. All right, I'm gonna take a break. TikTok, I'll be back. I'll be back for you guys. And I'm probably gonna do like a different style broadcast. So see how it goes. I'm just gonna do the one where I just get to play and practice flow tree and stuff. So all right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. All right, shutting down the YouTubes and everything as well. Shifting tactics. If you guys want to keep hanging out, jump over to TikTok and I'll be on there in a bit. Much love.